Welcome back, Paranormal Geeks. This is Geeked Up Paranormal. My name is Brandon. Before we get into the knife house investigation, I thought I would share with you what the house looks like and George and Shannon's paranormal story. They are the real deal Randall Knights and Urbex on YouTube. Make sure you go over to their channel and give them a subscribe. The link will be down in the description. So in today's video, it's just going to be George and Shannon's paranormal story. And in the next, it will be of the house.
Secret. Share it on camera. And we'll share it here with Geeked Up Paranormal.
I got something. My back is killing me.
Demons and angels believe 110% that they exist. And they're both here to do their job. Demons do evil, angels do good. Do I believe in ghosts, what we call departed human beings? I don't know. I want to know. That's why I'm doing these investigations, especially doing them with Geeked Up Paranormal, because I know they get all kinds of content, they get all kinds of reactions. I want to believe. I want to believe in human spirits, because my mother passed away last year.
So when it comes to like human life, afterlife being here, you're skeptical of that?
I'm skeptical of human afterlife being on this planet. I do believe that once a person dies, and that's because it was instilled in my brain so much, and it's in the Bible, I believe you either go to heaven or hell.
I believe it.
Now, people talk to what they believe is their relatives or loved ones or whatever. I want to believe that so bad. I want to have proof of that. I want to believe that because my mother and father both have passed away. And why does everybody else in the world get to talk to their loved ones, but I don't? And it's selfish. It's all selfish. I want to talk to, but like I was saying, I want to physically talk to my mom and dad without it being a demon trying to trick me or interact with me. I want it to be my mother and father. I haven't found a way of doing that as of yet. But, so I'm a skeptic. But I'm a skeptic who wants to believe. And something is definitely interacting with us here today. Whether it be Mr. Woodson or demon. We've got proof of some type of interaction. I still need answers though, guys. And we will continue doing this until we get those answers and beyond. So that's where I'm at. And that's the first time I shared this on camera. We were doing this about 10 years ago for about 2 years. And we stopped when something came home with us. Okay, we've been married for, 13 years now?
07.
07. We got it written down on our chest.
14.
14
This year.
years, be 14 years.
In December.
And we decided to get into ghost hunting.
About 11 years ago.
About what?
About 11 years ago.
About 11 years ago, we tried to get into ghost hunting. And we were having a good time doing so. We wasn't documenting by film or anything. We were just going out and having a good time doing it. There's 2 places we went, and one was Eastern Cemetery
In Louisville.
in Louisville off Barrett Avenue. The other one was Salem Baptist Church, which
Cemetery.
it's a church and cemetery in Shelby County on the outskirts. And in both places we had experiences. Now, we believe that it came from Salem. We think.
Salem, Indiana.
No,
Salem.
Down here by
In Shelbyville.
Shelbyville.
Okay.
It's just called Salem Church and Graveyard up there.
Okay.
We were out there and we were doing EVP session and K2. We saw something darker than dark and larger than myself and Brandon put together, width-wise and height-wise.
About how tall do you think?
At least, I don't know, probably 10, 12 at least.
10 or 12 foot tall.
So it was
Now,
tall.
I'm not do I believe in Bigfoot? Absolutely believe in Bigfoot, but do I believe in a 10 or 12 foot Bigfoot? Absolutely not. No way. This was not a flesh and blood creature. This was spiritual because it was just gliding.
Sounds familiar.
But it was blacker than black, blacker than any black.
Yeah,
And this was at nighttime. We was
It
out
was
there at night.
dark.
And this was darker
No
than the night.
moon.
Did y'all hear it say anything?
Make any noise?
We
It was like a whoosh.
we heard a big whoosh. Big. That's the only way I
Like
can say it.
wings flapping.
Yeah.
And this was like at 2 o'clock in the morning. There was no traffic. This was on a weekday, like Monday or Tuesday, whatever. There was no traffic. It's out in the country. And we heard a big whoosh. Then I saw a gray figure on top of a headstone. It looked like a woman.
And then I took off to the car.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, she scooted, man. I mean,
He was
scooted.
running in place.
Back then, I was in shape. I was in good shape. I didn't have my disabilities. And I was running in place. It scared the hell out of us. We left our equipment there, got in the car, and I was like, oh shit, we got to go back. Sorry, you'll have to edit that beep. We went back I had to go back and get the equipment and bring it back to the car, and I was scared to death. We went home. We were laying in bed, discussing what had happened. And about that time, our house shook.
We've never had any problems. He bought this thing new 10 years before that, so it's like a 20-year-old trailer, And there's never been anything. No creaks, nothing.
Nothing.
And then all of a sudden,
All right. So before y'all keep going with the story, I would like to say your story sounds 100% similar like ours on
Yeah.
our first
I
investigation.
completely understand
And
what you're
up until y'all
describing.
said the house shook, everything is like ours. So I definitely believe you with this for sure.
Yeah, 'cause you haven't.
It was our first. Was it
This
y'all's
is-
first investigation or
Is this the
Fifth or
first?
sixth, maybe.
Fifth or
fifth or
sixth
sixth?
time.
So it was,
But it was the first time going to these places.
okay. So our first investigation ever at the cemetery, y'all until y'all said the house shook.
Yeah.
It was
everything
exactly what y'all said is how it happened with us. So that
Since that time, we've had things move,
There's constantly shadows.
shadows about every night.
There's, and like I said, it'll get really nasty for a while. Like, I'll see it, I'll feel it up. I always get these, like, pricklies up my back real bad, and it hurts. And I'll get those, and I'll hear stuff, and I'll see stuff. And it'll get real bad for a while, and then it'll stop.
We put
Could last 6, 8, 10 months.
we put Bibles in
But then
every
it comes
room,
back.
open to the resurrection of Christ in every room, and it's died down. It's been dying down, but now that we've been doing this again,
It's back.
the
So-
shadows are back on.
so it knows that you're actually investigating the paranormal, and
It's intelligent, yeah.
so. Has it done anything, scratch y'all, or anything to harm y'all in any way?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
Y'all might think that it could be something that is at your house trying to communicate with you, and it wasn't what y'all seen at the location where y'all was. Maybe it's somebody trying to warn y'all or something, get y'all's attention.
But
For
when
10,
y'all
11 years.
but when y'all say it's bad, like do you mean like when you feel like it feels bad, like a
How
bad
you
presence, or
did
like
you get any bad feelings
Yeah,
in
you
this
get
house?
like a
yeah, I did
press,
upstairs.
I've gotten bad feelings, but also I've had then it turned mixed to me, like a mixed feeling.
And
We
you
have-
like to see, and when it gets bad, it's like you don't see anything for a long time, but when it gets bad, you're constantly seeing stuff, constantly.
Yeah.
You're constantly hearing little.
Does it
You know?
affect? Does it affect y'all mentally too? Like, say you leave the house for a while, y'all are in happy mood, and then you come back, and it's like,
Well,
like
I'm
it's dark,
bipolar,
loud.
so I don't know.
Well, not really,
Same.
because home is our,
home is home.
that's our sanctuary. We're not real people persons.
Like,
Same.
we stay in our bedroom and watch TV. We eat in there. You
Yeah.
know? That's our sanctuary. We don't
Gotcha.
even go in the living room that often unless my grandson's over. So.
You know, and when we're out doing this or urbexing or randonauting, you know, home is our
Home is
sanctuary.
Yeah.
Y'all need to tell us yours.
And I'll be damned if I'm letting any spirit,
Have y'all
demon, or anything
contacted
out of the house.
contacted a priest or anything?
We had our pastor come out there one
We had a
time
pastor come out there.
and walk around it and stuff, but pray. But we
I-
don't want to mess with it in fear of.
So-
we're
it
both
bothering my
we're both
grandson, you know?
we're both
Yeah.
ordained.
Okay,
ministers, and I was chaplain. We both were chaplains at the county jail for about 4 years.
If I know y'all say y'all don't want an investigation though. If I can get a priest, maybe a medium,
No,
nothing,
no.
not even a priest,
Dude, I don't.
somebody that can.
We're first off, we're not Catholics.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Well,
against
when I say
Catholics.
priest, I'm talking about pastor, any type of form of. Because Catholic is another, it's Christianity. It's just they
Well, I mean,
go a different route
I
when
understand
it comes
that,
to
and I'm
worship.
and nothing against Catholics. I got nothing against Catholics. But I don't confess my sins to man. I confess my sins to
To
Jesus.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
And
But the thing is I see it mostly in my grandson's room. And if somebody
don't wanna
comes in there
stir it
and
up.
pisses it off, you know,
Yeah,
I don't want anything to happen to him.
I understand.
don't
He's
want
not
to stir it
scared
up.
of nothing now. I don't want him to be.
Yeah, I completely understand what you're
And
saying.
he never, you know how some kids will be talking to things in their rooms and stuff? He don't do that.
My
As of
little-
right now, it's
my-
completely leaving them
My little
alone.
brother did that once.
And if that happens, we'll leave the house.
But it
It's
was-
it's gone. We're
Yeah.
gone.
So y'all don't want anybody to come there and get it out of your house, like
If we
exercise
can't-
it out of off the
Like I
property.
said, man, if we can't get it out of our house,
I
who
don't.
can?
I
I
don't
mean,
want to make
because,
him
I
mad.
mean,
Well,
and I'm not no clue. Here's my thing, okay? I went to seminary. I know what demons are, and I know they're real.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the authority in Christ's name to get that demon out. It's just been reluctant.
Okay.
And if we can't get it out, and
The other pastor that came there.
the other pastor that came there is a good friend of mine,
Then it's strong.
then it's stronger than we're doing something wrong.
And
we
it's
have
not
to get,
dangerous,
we
you know,
we brought
either.
it there. We're gonna have to be the ones to get it out of there.
Did y'all all right when y'all left that was it a church?
In church cemetery.
Church cemetery.
So the church cemetery, when y'all left the church cemetery, did y'all take anything like any physical object with y'all?
Just our equipment.
Just your equipment, so it,
I felt like he just latched on.
Yeah.
I mean, and it could have latched onto our equipment.
yeah. And nothing has like physically harmed
You
you?
already asked that.
Well, like I'm talking about like scratch, push, nothing. Just
No.
y'all
No.
seen and heard stuff.
Just seeing and hearing things.
Okay.
And
What's-
you know, like we were talking about in there, you know, a human spirit. Maybe. I don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Do I necessarily believe that? I don't know. I want to. But I've got a feeling it's a demon. I feel like I feel like it's an unclean spirit.
Okay.
And it leaves us alone, I'll leave it alone. If don't leave us alone, I will be rip-roaring Jesus' name everywhere and every second I can to get rid of it. And I need to be doing it now.
We're just
Uh,
we're just so far fell back from everything.
Yeah. when
I'm
I lost-
not gonna push y'all on the like somebody getting investigating that stuff.
No,
But
I mean,
like in the like all right, so me, myself, and I'm respecting y'all's wishes. I'm gonna respect your wishes. I'm not gonna push to investigate or bring anybody to you. But also as a friend of yours, I do feel like if it is something evil, you should try to like somehow get it out, or it's gonna get worse.
Yeah, and like I said, we've
Like-
tried. We have tried and we'll continue to try, but we're going to do it. I don't know how to say it. We're going to do it on our terms, not its terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just,
Uh,
not gonna let it, it bullies us now, but not,
yeah,
What's-
it
what's-
tries to.
What is the worst thing it's done to y'all? Like,
I don't know, just like, I won't even go to the kitchen at night because I have to pass through the hall where his room is and the bathroom. And like that, just that I don't feel safe, That's about the worst thing.
And I mean, I'll go through the house, but I'll feel like it's the goosebumps like we did in there a while ago. And back in there, we got the goosebumps. And I mean, nothing really that has harmed us in any way. It's just letting us know that it's there.
Yeah.
And I don't want it there. And it's not going to go until I force it out.
So that was the real deal rental knots and Urbex story, George and Shannon. In the next video, it's going to be of us exploring the knife house. The video that comes after that will be of our investigation of the knife house. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to go over to the Real Deal Rental Knots and Urbex YouTube channel and give them a subscribe as well. Their link will be down in the description. Make sure you leave a comment and don't forget to turn on the post notifications so you will know when I upload next.